So guys, now it's time to do our first project, which is to fill up a basic form. Okay, so if you go into DeepFinder.com and if you click on the sign up option, then you will redirect to this section, okay, the registered option. And here you have to write a username, first name, last name, email address, and password 2 times. Okay, then you have to click on this registered option, right? So this is a basic form. So we are going to do this using Selenium module, okay? And then there is project 2, which is to create a new account in facebook.com using Selenium automation, okay? Okay, so let's do a basic form fill up. So we are obviously first of all need to open a refiner.com. So I'll just copy from there and I'll add one more cell, and there I'll just write the ID of it, the sign up ID. I guess it is yeah, this one, the ID is 8B76, whatever that is. So I'll just copy it from here, paste it. Okay, I think already have, no, I don't have that. So I'll just copy it, paste it over here, and I need to copy the ID from here. Okay, perfect. Paste it over here. Great. And after clicking on the sign up button, we are going to wait for 3 seconds so that the page loads successfully, right? So we're going to use, I think I already imported time. Let's see. Yeah, we already imported time. Okay, so we have to import time. Then we're going to use sleep. So I'll just write over here time dot sleep, and that will be for 3 seconds. Okay, perfect. And now we are going to fill up this form. Okay, so let's go into inspect and see. The ID is actually, the first one has this user login 454, then the second one has some different ID, I guess. Yeah, both all the sections have different ID. In case if you want to find the total, like how many input sections are there in this form, in that case you can obviously choose a common class. So for example, this form hyphen field is a common for every particular input tag. So in case if you want to find the total number of input tag, I'll just write over here finding total number of input tag. Okay, that's it. Now I'll just write over here input tag is equals to driver dot find elements. Now we are not writing element, okay, it's elements because there is multiple uh, class with same name, right? So I'll just write over here elements by, let's press tab and see. We have this class name, right? We are using this class name, so I'll just choose this find elements by class name, and then it is actually, let's see, the class name is okay, not this one. Yeah, the class name is form field. Okay, I'll just copy and paste it over here, and I'll just remove the second class, which is valid. Okay, so this is the first class. So we are going to find how many input tag are there, and we are going to print the length of input tag. So it is going to find how many input tag are there in that particular form. Okay, so anyways, let's come back to our project, which is to fill the form. So we're going to find every particular ID uh, of the input tag. So it has this user login 454. So I'm going to write over here, I guess that the name is username, right? So I'll just write user underscore name, that is equals to driver dot find element. Okay, you can see we are already using the find element by class name, ID, expert, whatever that is. We can also use this same thing in different way. Okay, so the different way is find element only this section. Okay, then put a parenthesis, and now we have to use by dot id. Okay, I guess, yeah, by dot id, then comma, then you have to paste the ID which you copied from there. So it is this user login 454. Okay, so this is the username. Then we are going to send a key, which is send underscore key, and in the parenthesis we are going to write refinder. Okay, fine. So you can write everything in one single line, or in the next line you can also write username dot send keys, then in the parentheses you can write whatever word you are going to send, or you can already write in the single line. Okay, anyway, so I'll just choose the second name, which is the first name, and the ID is first name 454. Let me copy this line, paste it. How many input tag are there? 1 2 3 4 5. There are 5 more, so I'll just paste it 5 times. Change it with first name, it is last name, then we have the email address, password, and confirm password. Okay, email, password, and confirm password. Perfect. So we just need to choose the ID only. So the first name has the ID first name 454. I just copy this from there and paste it over here, and I am going to send the first name, which is DIptam, and the last name is Paul. The email is support@refinder.com. The password is assume ABCD. It is also ABCD. Perfect. And now we will choose the last name ID. It is last name 454. I'll just copy it, paste it over here. Last name 454. Then we have to choose the ID of email address, and that is user email 454. Here it is user email 454. Then we have password, user password 454. Then the last one is confirm password. It is confirm user password 454. Why everything is ending with 454? Yeah, fine. Now after that we are actually going to wait for 1 second. So I'll just write time dot sleep, and that is 1. Then we are going to click on the register button, right? So let's go into inspect and choose this register. The input type is submit, value is register, class is button, ID is submit button. Okay, so we have this ID which is unique for everyone, so we are going to choose this ID, right? Obviously, for that I am going to write register is equals to driver dot find element, then in the parentheses you can write by ID, then the ID name, or you can directly write find element by ID. Okay, and in the parentheses we are going to paste that ID, and the ID is submit button. Okay, perfect. So yeah, so let's minimize this and let's run the first cell to open the refiner.com. You can see it is going to load the refiner.com, and then we are going to run this cell, which means it will first of all click on the sign up button, then it will wait for 3 seconds, then it is going to find how many input tag are there in that form, then it is going to print the number of input tag present there in that form, then it is going to fill all the section, then it is going to wait for 1 second, it is going to click on the register button, right? Okay, we didn't write the dot click method, right? So we have to write dot click over here because we are going to click on that register button, right? Yeah, perfect. Yeah, looks good. So let's run this cell. Click on the sign up button. Now it is going to wait for 3 seconds. It filled the form. Now it is going to 1 second. Now click on register. Yep, it's okay. The username is actually already registered. That's why it didn't fill the form, but it is working fine, right? So in this way, you can fill a simple form automatically. Okay.